So, hi, it's me, Denny Daniel, and I'm here with...
Emily.
Maya.
And Emily and Maya came all the way from the West Village, far away. It was a 10-hour flight to see. Yeah. They're sleepy. And to see the Museum of Interesting Things, and they actually are here because of a very, very cool theater. Which, if you have not heard of this theater, I spent my whole life there. So, Film Forum. Go to Film Forum and check out their new cool stuff because they're doing amazing, cool stuff every day. Now they're doing a taxidermy thing called Stuffed, which is earth-shattering, so go see Stuffed. But if you've missed Stuffed because you're seeing this a year later, whatever's showing at Film Forum is earth-shattering because I spent my whole life in that theater. Okay, so now they're going to open up a new acquisition. One of these 4 boxes, each one of them is going to open one of them, and I do this like a 42nd Street show game, which I am born and raised, and I remember 42nd Street show games, where a guy showed up with 3 shells, he'd put a quarter under one of them, mix up the shells, and you had to guess which one had the quarter, and you win something. The only difference here is I don't have 3 shells, there isn't a quarter under any of my boxes, and you win nothing. So ethically, it's exactly like a shell game if you think about it. But there is one similarity. I am going to mix up the boxes. So this is me mixing up the boxes. Are you guys confused?
Terribly.
Good, because otherwise I would have to do this all day long, man. Okay, so let me have the boxes back. Okay, here we go. I'm going to put them over there like that. And then each one of you will pick a box to open. So pick a box, any box. Which do you want to open?
Open down this box.
Okay, and Emily, which one?
Then I'm going to go for this guy right here.
That one?
Yes.
Excellent. And I'm going to give you your scalpels.
Okay, thank you.
Just like the ones in the other room. Just possibly a little safer.
Okay.
Whatever you do, don't cut each other. Don't cut
I think
me.
this one actually.
And don't cut the cat. What? You're cutting it like that? Are you insane?
I don't know. It's very oddly wrapped.
Yeah, it is. That worked very well.
Okay. Let's see.
Oh, I don't think I did well enough to do the whole opening, do you think? I think it needs more cutting. That was just me being silly.
This is an ancient sausage.
I don't think I bought a sausage, but let's find out. I don't
Should I
know
unwrap
what
it?
that- Yeah. Well, you may want to use that and cut the end
Yeah.
off. Oh, I think I know what that is. Oh, that's so perfect
Oh,
for the
don't
show you're
spoil
here
it.
from.
So sorry. That could have been really bad.
You could put out an eye.
Okay. This was a very curiously wrapped package. Okay.
Of course, you open films.
I did open films.
The oh my God! So pull that one out also. You got 2 films here.
Christmas Carol.
So that is A Christmas Carol on original 16mm film.
Wow.
How cool
Wow.
is that? And ironically, or coincidentally, you work at Film Forum and you opened a film. That is hysterical. That and you were the one who originally called me.
It's true I did.
So, mind you, 80% of people open up things that are uncanny or ironic. So that's a perfect one for you to open. And then let me read which one this one is. Oh, this one is soundies. This is girl soundies. It's called Playmates. It's like these silly girl soundies, which were music films from the mid to early 1900s that were just really fun and silly and kind of tongue-in-cheek. I am such a collector of them because they were so ridiculously cheesy. So I'll have to show you some of them, but these are really good ones. That's a good bunch to open.
Wow. Christmas Carol 16. Very cool. This looks like children's laxative.
It is for children. It is not a laxative. It's for teething.
Okay.
It's Mrs. Winslow's Soothing Syrup. Now, Mrs. Winslow's Soothing Syrup originally came out in the mid to late 1800s. It's part of our Quack Medical Show. So the irony, the coincidence is that you came here for our Quack Medical Show. This is the holy grail item of the Quack Medical Show. Now, I've known about this woman for ages. I've had her bottles. In the 1800s, she made a soothing syrup that had morphine in it
Have you ever
that you
tried it?
gave to children. Now, all the bottles I've gotten were empty. but I knew it had morphine in it, but someone went goo 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 and drank up all the
That's what I
morphine,
wanted.
and that's why it was nicknamed Baby Killer, because babies would not wake up the next morning. Even taking a teaspoon of this was like 10 times the dosage that babies should be taking, because it had morphine in it. It's crazy. I finally found an original bottle. Now this is the later version that didn't have morphine, but it's a full bottle.
What's in it?
Never opened. And normally these kind of things would have all sorts of weird herbs. Sometimes they had alcohol in them. I'm not sure if that one had alcohol or not. I don't think so. But that's an original bottle sealed of Winslow's soothing syrup that came out later. And it's I've never seen another bottle that had anything in it. So that's the first bottle and the only bottle I've ever seen with the actual syrup inside of it. So that's just crazy. So this is going to be a star of our medical show, for sure. Yeah, it's the only one I've ever seen that still had the syrup inside. I actually have Prohibition liquor also. 3 bottles
That's
of
amazing.
original Prohibition liquor, sealed, never opened
That's amazing.
bottles of liquor that were for medicinal purposes from 1919 to about 1922 are the bottles I have. So that's a really cool item also. And like I said, perfect. 80% of people open up items that have to do with themselves in some way. It's usually uncanny or ironic. We noticed the pattern from the first year we started doing this. And now, like, people who are regulars that open up packages at the speakeasies all the time see, like, new people open up packages and they go, oh, that's another one. And it's a high percent. It's at least 80%. It's so funny. So, yay!
Yay.
Yay.
Thank you.
Let's say bye to the world. Bye, world.